Hey everybody, I'm Arglefump, the Nancy Drew dude, and this is the 2019 Nancy Drew Games Mega Marathon! I'm playing all of the Nancy Drew games this year, and this is game number 28, The Ghost of Thornton Hall. So this is considered one of the scarier games in the Nancy Drew series. I think this was the last scary game. We haven't had any, like, scary games after this. I guess Sea of Darkness was kind of scary, but this is the game that really goes for scares and thrills and all sorts of spooky stuff like that, as we try to find the ghost.
What time is it?
Late.
Savannah? Is that you? What's wrong?
I got a case for you.
Can it wait until later?
I'm sorry, it can't. There's been a kidnapping. A girl just a little older than you.
Shouldn't the police be taking care of this?
There's only so much they can do, and she needs to be found before something bad happens.
Oh my gosh, so this is the game where they have the fast forward button. We can now skip through conversations. I think it's called the fast combo button, actually, but we can skip through conversations like this.
The call came in from Thornton.
Go.
La 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 la. So yeah, we can skip through conversations if we want now. Woohoo!
You sure about this?
I am.
Watch yourself around the Thorntons. They earn their bad reputation.
Well, thanks for being concerned. I should be okay.
Well, it depends who's here. Hope for your sake Wade's not skulking around. Or that loony bin reject Harper. But it's Charlotte you best watch for. Black Rock Island belongs to her now. Has ever since the night the fire took her. Take care now.
Yeah, so we can skip through some conversations, but obviously not that conversation with the gossipy ferryman. So yeah, there was a fire at Thornton Hall. Charlotte died, and her ghost haunts it to this day. And basically, Savannah from Shadow at the Water's Edge, she's the ghost hunter. She called Nancy in to solve the mystery, because Savannah is just too scared of this area. This area is really scary, and Savannah can't handle it. So Nancy needs to solve the disappearance mystery. Because on top of the ghost, we have Jessalyn Thornton. So she mysteriously disappeared right before her wedding.
Hey! You're not Savannah.
No, but you must be Wade.
Is she with you? Are you the new assistant? What's his name, get canned or something?
Logan? I don't know. All I know is that she thought I'd be the right person for the case. She's not coming.
What did you just say?
She said she was sorry to send me, but nothing could get her to come here.
I never took her for a coward.
Well, she seemed pretty scared of the ghosts.
Ghosts? No, that ain't it. She's scared of seeing me.
I'm a scary man.
I hope Savannah understands the mess she dropped you in.
What kind of mess?
Take a look around and then you tell me. Who's more welcome here? The living or the dead? Anyway, Savannah had a package sent. I guess it must be for you. It's up in the house.
Who else is here?
Clara, that's Jessalyn's mother. Colton, her fiancé.
Anyone else?
Depends what you mean by anyone.
Any other alive or verifiably real people?
No.
Wow, Nancy starts off with, I don't believe in ghosts. Don't even try to tell me that the ghost is here.
Do you know Savannah?
I did, once.
And now?
And now I don't.
Yeah, Wade is the one who called Savannah here on the case, but Savannah doesn't want to do her job as a ghost hunter, so she made Nancy take the job instead. Thanks, Savannah. I mean, yes, really, thank you. I'm glad I get a job now, but still, do your own job, Savannah. Come on.
How did you meet Savannah?
We went to the same bookstore.
You don't seem like the type.
I'll take that as a compliment and an insult.
How long ago was this?
A while. Gone now. It was a little old dark place. Carried these musty old books. Stuff that didn't exist anywhere else.
What kind of stuff?
All sorts. But I was there researching our family. Savannah had this way of reading, like there was something she needed to know real bad. One day I finally asked, "What is it you need to know so bad?" You know what she said?
What?
Nothing. She handed over the book she was reading and walked out. At first, I'm feeling a touch rejected. But then I look at the book.
What was the book?
That was the crazy thing. It was the Thornton family book of names. Births, deaths, marriage, and so on, going way back.
Why would she have that?
Why, indeed. I had to know. Took me some doing, but I tracked her down.
So he and Savannah met at a bookstore and they fell in love. And then he found out she was researching his family, and then he got a little creeped out, and so he tracked her down.
So you met Savannah because she was trying to find Charlotte's ghost?
One of those people who met her was Savannah. Ask her, and maybe she'll tell you about it. After that, she became obsessed with Thornton Hall. We got to know each other. I fell for her like a Black Tuesday banker. In the end, the landing was just as rough.
Oh, that's sad. See, I like the idea of them meeting in a bookstore and falling in love, and it's not good. She left. I think she left because she was afraid. Afraid of him! He's so handsome, it's scary! Or she's terrified of his family. It could be either one.
You said you were researching the family. Why?
After Charlotte died, that's when something I always knew came out shining so bright, I finally had to admit it. Long as it's been growing, the Thornton family tree's been split down the middle. The evil roots always trying to strangle out the good. I used to think I was on the side of good.
And now?
What do you think?
What do you think? Do we think he's not on the good side? Do we think he is on the good side? Or do we not know? What do you think, people here in the live stream? Yeah, so, he's researching the family tree. Somebody said afraid of commitment. That's it. So maybe Savannah ran away, not because she was afraid of him, but was afraid of commitment. And everybody says we should consider him good. If he falls in love, then he's good, right?
I think you are.
Don't be so sure.
He seems to be the only member of the Thornton family who's capable of falling in love, to be honest. Yeah, nobody else seems to have loving, friendly emotions except towards Charlotte, which is creepy because she's dead.
What did you mean about the family being split in two?
You wouldn't know by looking around here, seeing the state we're in, but we're loaded.
What's that have to do with anything?
The Thornton family bought its money with blood, and not always our own.
And you think one part of the family have more to do with this than the other?
I don't speak ill of the dead, especially not when they're staring up at the soles of my boots. Look around. You'll see.
Yeah, chaotic good. We can call him chaotic good. Yeah, that'll work, right?
I'd better get going.
Bye.
Somebody's saying, yes, Nancy, stop talking. Let's actually play the game, Nancy. Let's not have huge chats at the start of the game. Yep. That's something,
No need to jump. Just me.
with this game
you
and
tell me
some of the
about
other
some of
Nancy
these
Drew games, it's like
tell
lots
you
of
what I can.
conversations.
But sometimes it's best to just look and listen.
Yeah, Wade is trying to hint that some members of the family are murderers? We'll find out more about that. People died, and you could blame the Thorntons.
That there is Clara's mother.
What can you tell me about her?
Not a great deal. She loved her secrets. Never even told Clara who her daddy was.
Why not?
Don't know. When Clara was about 10, Rosalie got real sick. Every day Clara would ask about her daddy. I think she was afraid of being left to fend for herself. But Rosalie wouldn't say.
And this is sort of a big deal. So Clara's father is unknown. I don't think we ever solve this mystery. And you'll notice that, whenever I look at a grave, I can't skip that conversation. As I said, there are some conversations we can't skip. So I'm going to save looking at the graves for later. And let's get back to the mystery. Back to the mystery. Oh, wait, I've got the Gravestone Hunt thing right here. Oh, I guess I can do the Gravestone stuff now if I wanted to. I don't really want to. Let's just keep going. Okay. Is Nancy getting paid for this mystery? I hope she is. I hope it's not the case that Wade called Savannah and said, "Hey, Savannah, you know how we used to date each other? Well, you know, why don't you just come here and solve a kidnapping mystery for free? You know, for old time's sake." I hope he said, "Hey,
Excuse me?
hey, Savannah, you know how I've got lots of money? I'm gonna pay you lots of money to solve the mystery." I hope that's the situation. I hope Nancy's getting paid for this mystery. I really doubt it, though. Nancy
Of
maybe
course
get
you're not.
paid. Nancy.
I'm just tired.
No, don't be.
Somebody said Nancy's probably getting paid in favors, and that's probably it.
I'm Nancy.
You're here to help?
Savannah Woodham called me in. She seems to think there's a supernatural explanation to Jesselyn's disappearance.
A couple of days back, that would have earned an eye roll. I'm Colton, the fiancé. Welcome to Thornton Hall. I'd extend you all the courtesies of the Thornton clan, but we seem to be about 20 years too late for that. You might need this. I found it in the house.
Okay, so this is the fiancé.
Is this Jesselyn's?
Yeah, it's dead though, and the charger got mangled by something. Maybe you could channel all that inquisitive energy into seeing if you can get that old phone back up and running.
Were you and Jesselyn getting married soon?
Yes,
Any chance this is just pre-wedding jitters?
she might have had second thoughts about the wedding. Trust me, everyone does. But she never let anyone worry about her like this. She loved her family more than anything.
More than anything.
Is it safe to assume you had second thoughts about the wedding?
I never said that.
True, but you implied it. You said, "Trust me, everyone does."
I know. I remember it like it was just moments ago.
That is such a weird line of dialogue. It's like, that was literally like the second to last sentence you said was, "Everyone has second thoughts,
Goodbye.
believe me."
Bye.
And he's like, "Oh yeah, I remember when I said that." Like, what even is that? Is that a conversation normal people have? I don't know. So yes, people were saying the most unrealistic part of this game is nobody has a backup phone charger. Well, clearly what happened is that, you know, she has one type of phone and everybody else has a different type of phone. And this is an easy to miss thing, but we need it for the phone charger puzzle. Let's start off with the phone charger puzzle. Phone charger puzzle. Because that puzzle can take forever. So let's see. I use the hammer and nails here. I'm gonna need oranges, right? Yep, I need oranges. And that looked like a picture of... Whoa! Shadows in the dark. That looked like a picture of somebody who won a contest to be in the game, to be honest. Okay, so I'm gonna get the oranges here. And a napkin. Great. So part of the reason I'm doing this first is because it is a time challenge.
I don't have all the parts I need.
You don't? Whoa, what do you need, Nancy? She needs coins, right. Now where do I get those coins? So the coins are here in this room. Yeah, this is a creepy room. There's a projector, and there are the coins. Great, we're going to charge Jesselyn's phone now.
Time to recharge the battery.
So Nancy does have everything. Okay, so coins and nails
All
and
right.
wires.
Let's see if all those oranges did the trick.
And oranges is the, I mean, it's going to take a while for the phone to charge. That's why I'm doing it. I think it takes 5 minutes of real time. Oh my. So also in here, we have the projector. We'll mess with that later. This is a cotton gin, which is creepy. There's a giant apple picker, which Nancy will just carry around in her pocket forever and ever. That's part of the cotton gin puzzle. The cotton processing. This door is from the barn. Many a worker lost their finger in the processing room. And we can't go inside because if we go inside, death. Death. Ow. Death in the face. Poor Nancy. How many times has she been killed by a Sith? I know a Sith saved her in Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake. So that's the one time she didn't die from a Sith, but every other time it seems like they kill her, and it's very sad. Okay, let's go upstairs and get that package. I think at some point Nancy's gonna notice letters, right? Letters here.
What's that
Here we go,
smudge?
this is it.
It almost looks like something was painted over.
Yes, in 5 minutes, Nancy has done more than the entire family has done in the past 5 days. Okay, so we have the napkin. We put paint thinner on it, and then we're just gonna clean it off.
Back there. What is that? Are those graves?
Okay, so that's Jessalyn. That would be Clara's daughter. For some reason, Clara had it painted over. She didn't want her daughter in the picture, or she didn't want those graves in the picture. I think it's the graves. We'll see those graves. Those graves are pretty nasty. And the package here. So this is EMP and the Ghost of Thornton Hall. So this was the Savannah's second ghost book, the one that she was starting to write, but then she gave up. At least I think that's what it's supposed to be. I think that's what this is supposed to be, or this is just her old paperwork and not that second ghost book that they mentioned in her other game. Either way, we've got some interviews about the ghost. People saw the ghost of Charlotte. Whenever you say that little rhyme, the ghost comes, and the ghost... Oh, here are some random books. Like, here's a book about the Thorntons, Black Rock Island. Yes, that's good for knowing the family tree, and the ghost is here! Charlotte.
What was that?
I don't know. It was the ghost of Thornton Hall! Woo! Spookiness! Let's actually find those tombstones. It's on my to-do list.
Did that? Still have to check. Haven't done that.
I like how fine Jessalyn is at the bottom of my to-do list. That's a good thing. Okay, so the hidden graves are over here. 54 souls. 54 people died, and they just get one grave.
It's locked.
This is locked. We need to find a way inside. Obviously, we'll need the key. Let's look at these graves.
Roger and Marie, side by side from the day they married to the day they died. Both real sweet. Charlotte and Harper's parents. May they rest in peace.
Aw, that's kind of nice that they died together. I mean, obviously it's a tragedy. They died together when I think their children were still young teenagers. I don't know. We need to actually take a look at the what do you call it? There's a timeline. There's a family tree. We'll get to it later. Okay, let's talk to Clara. Woo! Yeah, that creepy opera music, huh? It does sound like weird opera music. So here's a book. These are more books. Ooh, cool picture. Yeah, female secret agents during the Civil War. That's pretty cool.
You must be Nancy.
Yes, you must be Clara, Jessalyn's mother.
Yes.
I want you to know that I'm here to help you with anything you need.
That's real sweet, hon.
I know you may not want me here since you didn't actually call me yourself.
So long as you help me find Jessalyn, you're welcome under what's left of my roof here.
Is there anything else I should know that might help me find Jessalyn?
Yeah. Keep a suspicious eye on Wade.
Wade didn't seem all that dangerous to me.
He neglected to tell you about his time spent in jail, I see.
As a matter of fact,
Wade's a nice guy when he wants to be, and only when he wants to be. I'm happy we have another set of eyes looking for Jessie, but I do hope you know what you're getting yourself into.
Wow, so she's already throwing some shade on Wade. He's the one who brought me here. I saw something really strange.
I saw something really strange.
I did too.
What do you think that was?
Excuse me, I need to be alone.
Whoa, did she see the ghost? Was she, like, upstairs when I saw the ghost, or what? Were you just, like, behind Nancy, peeking over her shoulder? Come on, Clara.
Yes, hun.
I need more details, hun.
Who else was in that old portrait with you?
You know, hun, we had that covered up for a reason. I can't talk about it. Not right now. Please, just leave me be.
I'm sorry, hun. I didn't mean to upset you.
Did you have more to say?
Yes, I did. I need to figure out, about Jesselyn's friend.
Who did Jesselyn come here with?
Addison. I tried talking to her, but she was a wreck. Here.
It's been a couple of days. Maybe she's calmed down.
She'll have calmed down a bit by now. I hope.
I really hope so, yeah.
Is there any chance Jesselyn's disappearance could be cold feet?
My Jessie would never put her family through this nightmare. Never.
Are you sure about that?
Why is everyone here? Shouldn't we be out searching for Jesselyn?
I closed down the company. The entire staff is out combing the woods. I said, sit home or join the search. You get paid either way. Not a soul stayed home. Jesselyn grew up in the business. She's got a lot of people looking out for her. I can be thankful for that. The police recommended a presence here. They said we'd have a better chance of noticing if something was off here, knowing the place and all.
Yeah, I think the police just didn't want to stay here in the house themselves. Or they maybe just wanted you out of the way. They're like, hey, why don't you just watch the house in case something dangerous happens?
What do you think happened to Jesselyn?
You wouldn't know by the look of this dump, but we're worth a great deal of money. Well, that's what I thought this was. But then, no, not yet at least. I can't believe I'm praying for a ransom note to show up. It's like someone's trying to punish us.
Well, why do you say that?
Thornton Hall was once something truly beautiful. But so much greed and tragedy built up in these walls that when they started to crumble, I wanted to save this place, make it mine. But I couldn't. So whoever took Jessie wanted us to sit here in this broken down old house waiting for her.
Yeah, so the police and all these other people are apparently searching the entire island. We never see them. I imagine there's more to the island, like behind the house. There's probably a big area like the woods. She mentioned the woods, so maybe that's where everybody is.
Were things good between Colton and Jesselyn?
They had their rows and their romantic dinners, same as any couple. Colton had well, hun, he had some issues, but they worked through them.
What are these issues?
You mentioned that Colton had some issues. What did you mean?
To put it delicately, family issues. Never you mind, it has nothing to do with what's going on now.
Goodbye.
Take care.
I wonder what those family issues are. Maybe he got into a fight with his mom. I could totally see, like, Clara getting into a fight with Colton's mom. It would be like, you know, they're planning the wedding together, and both the moms turn into total bridezillas. I don't really think that Jessie would be a
looks like the painting is
bridezilla.
missing.
She doesn't really seem 100% invested in the wedding. We'll see later on. So something's missing from the painting. I've got so many things to do.
Still
Okay.
haven't check.
So let's get some hints here. I need to keep an eye out for a key. The portrait can be found inside the main house. Oh, we do need to find the missing portrait. Okay, missing portrait is somewhere here in this house. Let's see if we can find it. And if not, I'll just... What's this letter?
Make yourself blind. Call Charlotte home. I need to figure out what this means.
Even ghosts have their favorite haunts. Charlotte requests a meeting with you. Recite a rhyme with dreadful meter, where the dreadful meter is at its peak. Make yourself blind, don't dare peek, call Charlotte home, and hear her speak. Okay, so this is a puzzle. We need to know the dreadful rhyme. The rhyme that gets used to summon the ghosts. So yeah, forget finding the portrait. I'm gonna find the ghosts, man. I like ghosts. Ghosts are cool. Wade, what's the rhyme? What's the rhyme, buddy?
Wanna hear a ghost?
Woo!
Check it out.
Do people really come here trying to meet Charlotte's ghost?
Around the time Charlotte's ghost was driving the family away, the stories started to spread. Little kids around here started playing this game to scare themselves silly. They'd turn off the lights and say, "Fire so red, night so black. Dear sweet Charlotte, please come back," over and over again until they'd just about scare themselves to death. It was just a game, but that's when people started jumping the fence at night hoping to meet her, saying that same silly rhyme. Most would just come and go in peace, but the ones who found her, it messed them up real good. A couple even went into shock.
And I think Savannah was one of them. Okay, so let's, we've got so many things we can talk to him about. Do you have the key to get into the crypt?
Do you have a key to the crypts?
Sorry.
This is why it's great we have the fast conversation. What do you think about Colton?
What do you think of Colton?
I do not like that shifty little punk, but I have said that about all Jesse's boyfriends. With him, I mean it a little extra. Something's crooked with the two of them together. I don't know if she can see it or not.
Is it true that you have a questionable past?
You asking if I really went to jail?
Whoa.
Yes. I advise against it.
Why?
It's not a fun place, and they don't let you leave.
No, I mean, why did you go to jail?
Seriously, not the time for dad jokes, Wade.
I know what you meant. I took a tour of the seasons. My debt is paid, that's all.
Oh, come on, I really want to know. It could be that you're an evil villain.
Was it something that would make you a danger to someone like Jesselyn?
Get this straight, girl. I never hurt no one in my life. Now go. Go on, get.
Okay, fine, I'll leave, but I'll be back. Oh wait, we want to learn about the 54 souls?
I found a set of graves without names on the markers.
That is where our troubles began.
What happened?
Most of the family would rather it never come up. Our first factory was right here on the island. At the time, it made us a lot of money. But along the way, we got greedy. Never built a place for the workers to stay. They'd bed down right on the processing floor. Nothing for heat in the winter, so the workers built fires inside. One winter, there was a wicked cold snap. They built a couple of extra big fires, and in the night the fumes built up. None of them ever woke up again. That's when we split in two. Half saying this'll never happen again, and half saying accidents happen. Grieve and move on.
When did the factory accident happen?
That was more than 100 years ago, and
More
we
than
still
100
can't
years
move
ago.
on. Until we Thorntons decide who we're gonna be, but here it is, gray and dark, under all the misery we've heaped upon it.
See you later.
Adios.
Okay, so that's Wade. He's just being grumpy and mean. Well, that's just the way Wade is, I suppose, and he's just hiding around the graveyard rather than actually searching for Charlotte.
Luther, my daddy.
Let's look at these graves.
Mama called him the king of slamming doors. He had a hot temper, but a soft heart, and no mind for business. He wasn't intuitive. He brought me out here.
This is what we're looking at the graves for. It's
Taught
the
me how to
Gravestone
open my eyes,
Epitaph
shut
Hunt.
up, and listen. You rest well, Daddy.
Let's see if I can find one that I can actually... Here we go,
Virginia,
VT.
my mother.
So
Rest her soul.
WL, so
Can
the
you tell
fifth
me
word,
anything about
the
her?
first letter.
Just that I miss her,
1, 2, 3,
and I
4,
always will.
5, so that's an F. And that's how the scavenger hunt works. We have to go through all the gravestones. Oh, LA was Luther Atchison. So that would have been this one here. So we have to actually look at all of these things in order, all of these graves in order to solve the puzzle. The game will not accept your solution if you haven't looked at them all.
Beauregard Thornton. Mean old codger.
Yeah, no, this game takes place in Georgia. It definitely takes place in Georgia. I think that's kind of a
That's
joke
sure.
because we've got
Dear
Savannah
sweet
in this
Charlotte,
game. Savannah,
Come
Georgia.
back. That's a sad inscription.
It was a sad time. None of us wanted to see her leave. We didn't expect it to become what it's become.
It's very creepy. Okay, and I think the other graves we need to look at are here. Yeah, because we looked at all these ones next to him, right? Yep. So the only graves we haven't looked at so far are these three. Okay, that one's a puzzle, but not for this puzzle. And here's Harper.
Stone.
Harper?
Indeed. She ran away shortly after Charlotte died. Long enough that we thought we'd lost her too. One day she walked in the front door looking wild and thin as a spring sapling. Never said where she was. Her granddaddy was so mad he left the stone to remind her of what she'd put them through. She'd sit out there and read. Don't know if it was spite or if it made her feel at home. Knowing her, probably both.
So you might remember the chatty ferryman. Harper, that loony bin reject. So she is Charlotte's sister.
This one is my favorite.
And she's just
Why
sort
is
of been
that?
skulking
Who doesn't
around
want a
ever since
celebrity in the
Charlotte
family?
died.
Especially one that rubs all the wrong people the wrong way. The Gray Lady. In the Civil War, they say she was a spy, passing codes for the North. If you look, you can find some of her contraptions here. Her service gave the Thornton family this land.
So we've got a person who lived a long time ago who set up puzzles and contraptions, eh? Ooh. And let's call Addison. Here, Addison. We'll call her.
Hello?
Addison? My name is Nancy Drew. I'm calling to see if you can help me with something.
Is this about Jessalyn?
Yes?
Yes?
I can't. I'm sorry.
The sooner we can find out what happened to her, the better her chances of survival.
Okay. I'll help with what I can.
Well, that didn't take much convincing. Let's see. We need to talk to her about something. I forget what. So, let's do this.
Can you walk me through what happened the night Jessalyn went missing?
She was about to get married, and I think the pressure of it was getting to her.
This was their
It
bachelorette
was
party,
supposed to
by
be
the
a night
way.
of blowing
They
off
had a
steam.
ghost scavenger
Jess always
hunt for
loved
their
a good scare.
bachelorette party.
She used to make me sneak into scary movies with her when we were kids. So, in a weird way, spending the night searching for a ghost sort of made sense for a bachelorette party. At first, it was really fun. We were running around trying to scare ourselves silly. We were making these recordings like we were on a ghost hunter show. Then, things got strange.
Let's see. I
Is
think
there
this might be the
anything
important
you remember
one.
that might help me find Jessalyn?
No. Actually, wait. Hang on. Upstairs, there was this door. Jess was desperate to get it open. Between you and me, I was relieved that she couldn't figure it out.
Really? Why?
I could feel eyes on me all night long.
Okay, well that's creepy. But yeah, I don't... You mind if I just fast forward through all these conversations just to get it over with? Because I don't remember which conversation we need to trigger.
What were you doing
Or
at
we can
Thornton
just
Hall
listen to
that
all the
night?
conversations normally. Just let me know what you
Scavenger
want to do.
hunt. I don't know. There was something strange about it.
In what way?
Jess was looking for something toward the end of the night. Kinda desperately. It stopped being fun.
Okay, we've got
That's all
like
I
4
know.
people that said, sure, go ahead. Addison's just kind of, she's just kind of a scaredy cat. That's why she's got a cat for a picture. And so she's just like, oh, I'm scared. I don't know what to do.
How's
So let's
Jessalyn's
just fast
relation-
forward here.
Do you think Clara...
But
What do you think? The bedroom key... How
Okay,
was
the
Jessalyn...
key was missing.
You said that...
She disappeared.
You said you
there
heard-
was a
did-
voice.
Would you consider... And
and because
Do you believe in scary
did you
things?
notice any... See you later.
all right, later.
Okay. Well, I think that's it.
Did that.
Okay, I'm not sure she told us anything super important or necessary for solving puzzles. Well, geez. I know at some point she's going to. Maybe I did that wrong. Maybe I was supposed to actually look at the phone first.
Looks like I need to figure out the password.
So, the password. The password, let's see, it's going to be different on junior mode and senior mode. So that's the junior mode password. Now that it's been 5 minutes, the phone is charged. So she has messages with Addison. And her mom. Her mom cannot do autocorrect. It's causing her problems. Poor mom. Why did you write typewriters? This has to chill out once the wedding's done. Did you get my notes? Yeah. Do you want me to actually care about catering? Because I can pretend I do. No, I'm pretending to care for Mom. Yeah, let's just get pizza. Let's just get pizza. Oh, Mom invited every single one of my teachers from kindergarten on to my wedding. Oh, wow. Mom is crazy. Okay, so I think the important thing was the audio settings. We've got a couple of these, and one of them we talked to Addison about. Yeah, that's actually kind of funny, that conversation between Colton and Jess. It's really nice. It actually, I think that's like a bright spot. They actually do make a good couple, amazingly.
What? What's happening? I'm just practicing. You are such a brat. Shh. I'm not falling for it again. No, Eddie, I'm serious. Listen. Footsteps. I don't hear them. I'm getting... That's not in my family. That is not the title of this... Oh, no.
So let's see. This is gonna be,
That's exactly it.
These are also kind of funny, too.
Oh, that is a spider.
Here we go. This is
in my
one.
hair. I don't even want to be alive anymore. Please just kill me. Got it. Look there. There it goes. Well, on the bright side, we can check spiders off the list. That was a black widow. Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. Probably just gave it the scare of its life. It's not going to bother us. It's her or me. I just dropped her. I think it fell through the floorboards. Let's just grab it in the AM unless you want to go one-on-one with our little friend down there.
Okay, yes. So, pizza weddings are delicious. Let's just have pizza weddings. That would be amazing.
Where are we going? Are you sure you want to know? I'm just going to pretend it's a top-secret, really nice hotel. We're looking for the ruins where Charlotte died.
Ooh,
Remember
that
when
got
we
added to
lived
our
down there
task
and we all
list.
watched
That must be
rom-coms and
important.
ate caramel corn? I was just thinking, like, at no point that evening was I like, I'll die here. It just didn't come up. Maybe not for you, but 2 movies in, I was thinking fondly about my own mortality. Wait, what's that say?
Okay, and I believe there's one about them being in the crypt.
The serpent rest. I think I know it. Whoa! I know you're far. I got just
Yep,
shoot.
that's them
Yeah,
in the
I know.
crypt.
It says this building is for dead people only.
That gets added to our task list
Jess?
too.
Jessalyn!
And these are scary ones.
This isn't funny. Where are you? Jessie! I don't want to be alone. Please stop, please.
Did
Please
that.
come back. This isn't funny. I'm too scared.
This is creepy. These last 2 are creepy ones. They're creepy.
I don't understand. Are you okay? Jess, if this is a prank, it's not funny. Not funny! Jess, you're really scaring me. Say something. I said leave me alone. Now!
Ah! So it's funny with our with my wedding, you know, the wedding I had with my wife. So with our bachelorette and you know, bachelor parties, it was kind of strange. Like I played video games with my best man, and we pretended that was a bachelor party. So that's what we did the day before the wedding, and then we went to what do you call it? The wedding prep. Wedding rehearsal is what you call it. So that night, we went to the wedding rehearsal that night, and then we all had dinner. And half of the wedding party, they decided to go out and go partying. They probably went to like a bar or something, but we didn't really feel like that. So me and my bride, the best man, and what do you call the best woman? That's not what it is. The maid of honor or something like that. So we just went to the hotel and watched a movie on TV. And we got tired, and whoa, creepy. So that's what we did, you know, the night before the wedding. We were basically tired, so we watched a movie on TV while everybody else went out and everybody else in the wedding party went out and had wild, crazy fun times. We just had food. No, we didn't have food. We just sat. Ugh, it's the spider. We just sat in the hotel room and watched TV.
This looks like some sort of code.
Yeah, I don't know about you folks, but I can't handle like 500 parties in a row. So it's like, okay, we already had the big rehearsal dinner. That's enough. That's enough, right? So GR, you need to draw a path to spell the name of one of the 4 colors. Okay, can I actually spell green? So in order to spell green, that means I need to finish at an N. Yeah, there's no way I can do that. So yellow, is this a W? So that'd be an L. Yeah, here we go. This is yellow. This puzzle isn't too difficult. You just need to figure out, okay, what color am I spelling? And you could tell that, like, we only had a few options. It's like, well, that's a color that ends in W. Yellow! You can do green, though. Green was one of the options. Oh, I didn't know that. So draw a path through all the squares of the color. So I need to go through all of these yellow ones. And I already know the note that it spells, so that's a big help. But the answer is going to be Ethel's grave.
Ethel's grave.
Woohoo.
It must be tied into that picture in the corner somehow.
Yeah, somebody here is mentioning, it's like, they had 3 engagement parties? Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. That is way too much work. Yeah, I can totally understand wanting to relax after number 1.
Check. Did that. Still have to do that.
And now I'll see if we can actually talk to Addison. Like I said, I thought maybe one of those conversations triggered a thing with Addison. It looks like it did.
How did you get into the crypt?
Jess had a key, but I don't know what happened to it.
Oh.
I'd better get going.
Find Jess.
So wait, is talking to Addison optional in this game? I thought we totally had to talk to her at some point on the phone. I could be wrong. In any case, we need to recite a dreadful meter while the meter's at its peak. We don't need tea. Okay, that's going to be the dreadful meter. No, that's going to be the blindfold. So, where's the dreadful meter?
That's almost off the charts. This must be the place.
It's at its peak, so we're going to blindfold ourselves and say the rhyme.
Fire so red, night so black. Dear sweet Charlotte, please come back. What's going on? Where are you taking me?
Tell me, who are you?
Nancy, I'm here to help Jesslyn.
Well, this is creepy.
To let you live. Mind you, a good one.
What?
One reason to spare you. Give it to me now. The spirits are growing impatient with my mercy.
Okay, so I'm going to be killed unless I have the right answer? Oh no! Okay, people want me to say, you can't scare me!
You can't scare me. Help me find Jesslyn or get out of the way.
Yeah!
Very good. Remove the blindfold.
Just who are you?
Harper, can I trust you? Can you be trusted?
Can you be trusted?
Well, that depends. Can you be trusted?
That's a no now, isn't it? You'll be wanting to know why I am hiding under the house.
That would be at the top of my list of questions, yes.
It's because I don't want anyone up there to find me.
Why not?
It is undeniably frigid here, cold as the crypts themselves. I'll build a fire, and the fire will build some smoke, and the smoke will build some rain.
Are you ignoring my question?
Not ignoring, no. Elongating the moments in between the asking and the hearing, pausing for effect.
Okay. Could you tell me now?
A moment, hon. It's because I'm a grandly unbalanced sociopath. with delusions of grandeur and a history of erratic behavior and violent tendencies. My family resents me. They have publicly said that I am a freak. People in the town point and stare. The neighborhood children used to call me Witch Lady, until my dedication to the ironic led me to bake cookies for the sweet darlings. But it was my love of the dramatic reversal that won out in the end, and I threw the little runts down a well.
You what?
Oh, I'd never do such a thing. But it would be funny. Not funny, haha, but funny. Ah! Help, I'm in a well! So that's me. Tell me about you. I bet you're fascinating. Oh, wait, shut it. I forgot the most important thing. Do not tell anyone I am down here. If you do, I'll just do something rotten. Here, take this.
Like, throw me down a well? Creepy.
Go now.
And she gives me a blindfold? Okay, that's it. So, Harper lives in a secret room in the basement. Well, that's creepy.
I should look for those portraits.
And this is a portrait puzzle. Harper gives us a puzzle. I think Nancy still dies if she tries to open this door.
Good.
Even though that Sith just fell, it fell again. Ow! Yeah, Nancy's already been down to the bottom of the well in Captive Curse. She shouldn't be afraid of falling down a well anymore. Yeah, Nancy's okay with that. Okay, so we need to look to the portraits. It's
The letters
like
must be
almost
what that
impossible
note
to
was
see
referring
these
to.
things.
All right, now to find all the others.
This is just so dark I can barely see it. Okay, so but Nancy sees it perfectly. Hooray, hooray, hooray. So that's Harper, Charlotte's crazy sister who went insane after her sister died. Or is she insane? Or is she really insane, or is she just pretending to be insane because she likes messing with other people? It's a little hard to tell, and this singing, scary opera music. We still need one portrait, and I bet it's that missing one, isn't it? Well, I don't see any letters in this. Let's see if we can find that missing portrait. Let's see, this is also a portrait. It's got to be hidden somewhere. If it's hidden somewhere, it's got to be, like, down here in this room, right? Because I don't see any other places where things can be hidden. Maybe it was here and I just didn't notice it. Here,
This must be the
found
missing
it.
painting.
Woohoo! Got it. Okay. Is there anything else on her phone?
I shouldn't make a call with Jesselyn's phone.
Yes, you should. Nancy, come on. You should. You could prank call people. It would be amazing. Like, you call Colton and say, "Hi, Colton, it's Jesselyn." And
That's it.
he would
Now I should
freak
be able to figure
out.
out what the
That
co-
could be hilarious. There's that opera again. Cotton gin, seeds, balanced scales. That's what this spells out.
That's it.
So, in order to find Harper again, we need to do that. Let's actually talk to Colton. He's not here. Okay, thanks, Colton. Nice chat.
How do I get this working again? I need to put the combs on first.
Oh my gosh, this is the craziest puzzle. Okay. So you need to put the combs on first in a specific order, and it's really difficult to actually figure out how this puzzle works. Okay, that seemed to work. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. And that doesn't work. Okay. That's not working. That's not working, then it's gotta be this. Okay, nothing's working. Good, good. Glad we had this chat game. Yeah. Let's reset. So let's see. What did I do first? I did the top right one first, and then nothing else worked after that, right? I'm just double checking. Just double checking that's correct. Yeah, so we don't start with top right, that just destroys it. Yes, yes. So, let's try top left. Top left doesn't go all the way through. And it looks like all these pieces on the right don't go all the way through. So we've got to start with one of these three. Okay, it's got to be one of these two. So that... Okay, so we start with this piece. How much of this puzzle is just random guessing until we get it right? I don't know. There we go. Okay, that piece fits. That piece doesn't fit. Yeah, I have not figured out the rules behind this puzzle myself. It just seems to be... There we go, got it.
Fixed it.
Woo! Just put them on in some fashion until you've got it. Oh, I also need to put cotton here. That puzzle is, yes, 100% guessing. That is definitely this puzzle.
Done. That's all of the seeds.
Okay, so we need to balance the seeds
I have to find
here.
a way to balance these scales.
They look kind of balanced to me. How many seeds do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 6 times 3 is 24. Can I get 24 on this side? Is it gonna be 4 5s and then a 4? Please let that be right. 4 5s and then a 4. Apparently that's not good. Well, I'll just play with the seeds here then. 6 times 3 is 18. Yeah, that's right. That's right, okay. Oh, I'm sorry, everybody. I did not get enough sleep last night. I did not get enough sleep at all. So I was woken up at 2:30 and again at like 3:30. Not good times. Okay. So how can I get 18 over here on the left? Let's see. 18. We'll try. I'll just try variations of that. That won't work. Got it. Okay, 3 4s is 12. 12 plus 5 plus 1 is 18. Alright. So now we could go through here. And we're gonna get the family tree, unless I'm mistaken.
It might be Jesselyn's.
So these are wedding notes, and Mom just has all sorts of crazy notes here. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Mom. Yeah, at my wedding, Mom, don't watch this video, okay? So at my wedding, Mom, you know,
The Thornton family
was
tree.
furious.
Might come in handy.
Furious that I wanted to walk down the aisle with my bride. That's a traditional Catholic thing. The bride and groom go down together, as opposed to the more American tradition of the father of the bride leads her down while the groom is already standing up at the altar. So I'm like, no, hey, we want to go down the aisle together because we're getting married together. I don't want, like, her father to hand her off to me like she's my property or something. I don't want to do that outdated American, somewhat kind of sexist tradition. So Mom was furious. That's what she threw a fit about. She did not throw a fit over the food. As long as I said, yeah, food is delicious, I just want the food to be good, I was okay with the food. So we didn't have a fight about that. Okay, so, hey, how's it going, Harper?
Speak.
I don't actually need to talk to her. I'm just here to explore the cellar. What do you think about Wade?
What do you think of Wade?
The Wade man of Alcatraz. Don't trust him about a single thing in this living world. The world of the dead, he understands that.
This house is pretty run down. Are you sure it's safe to use that furnace?
No.
Maybe you should not use it? You could be filling the house with fumes.
Sounds like upstairs people problems to me. I'm downstairs people.
Somebody mentioned having a candy buffet at their wedding, and that ended up being a screaming match with the mother. Oh, yeah, I can understand that. A candy buffet would be great. So we had like a chocolate fondue thingy. We had like one of those fondue fountains. So that was the desserts at our wedding. It ended up, like, the food at the wedding ended up not mattering because we didn't get to eat any of the food. We got to have, like, half a plate, and then the bride and groom are expected to go to every single table and say hi to every single guest, and that takes forever, so we didn't actually get to eat that dinner.
See you later.
Go, leave.
Okay, and, yeah, I want to explore here. We've got puzzles and such. And then maybe we'll talk to Harper some more. She's an interesting character. I like Harper.
Looks like it's missing a piece.
She talks in riddles like pretty much everybody in the Thornton family, but the fact that she might be crazy makes her way more interesting to me. I guess that's how it works. This game clearly is going for the Southern Gothic style. The scary Southern Gothic style, which we see in, let me see, I'm trying to remember the names. Okay, so I looked it up, a couple of Southern Gothic American authors, Ambrose Bierce, William Faulkner, he's a pretty famous one, Harper Lee, who wrote To Kill a Mockingbird, that's her famous thing. Flannery O'Connor was the one I was thinking of, because I had to do a class where he read like 3 of her short stories, including the one where this guy, you know, there's this woman who has a fake leg, and this evil man seduces her in order to steal her leg. And apparently he's just got a collection of fake legs he's stolen from people. It's really weird. And Edgar Allan Poe, Anne Rice, and Tennessee Williams. So those are authors, authors that wrote Southern Gothic, in case you want more of this sort of creepy genre.
Speak.
Of course, Edgar Allan Poe is probably the best known, American Gothic writer.
Can you tell me a little more about Clara?
I could, but as a lover of the written word, I prefer show, not tell. So why don't you go ask her about her daddy?
Ooh, yeah, that's gonna be creepy.
What do you know about Clara?
She's cold. She's a cold person.
Oh, wait a minute,
nothing
I'm getting
like
this confused
Jessalyn.
with something else.
Ask her about Jessalyn. See how she reacts. Not like the caring mom she's pretending to be. Not if you really look.
I'd better get going.
Goodbye!
Okay, so we actually are going to have a creepy conversation with Clara. Clara's just going to go furious here, but not the one that Harper is talking about.
Hello.
Okay, Harper, let's go here. This is one Harper is talking about.
Can you tell me anything about your father that might be relevant?
Why would you ask me about my father?
You know, no stone unturned, pursue all angles.
I don't believe you. Fine. I never knew who my daddy was. Happy to hear me say that?
I promise I didn't know.
Whatever. It doesn't matter.
Why didn't your mother ever tell you?
I think one day she was going to tell me. But she didn't live to get the chance.
Okay, so this is the creepy conversation. This is where Clara just gets freaked out and angry.
There's a strange woman in the basement.
What? That can't be right.
I swear, Harper was there.
Nancy, I've got enough to deal with. Stop playing games, or I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Oh, and Wade randomly shows up in the house to search for Harper. Hi, Wade. Thanks. Nice seeing you, buddy. That was weird.
Still have to do. Did that. That's done.
So let's see.
Did
what
that,
do we
did
have to
that,
do
check.
now?
That's done. That's done. Can't check that. Did that. Check. That's check. Still. That's done.
Still got
Haven't
a
done.
lot to
Still
do.
have to do that.
Okay, great. Okay, so we've done all those things. Nancy is just very cold towards this family. Ugh. I mean, she already knows that nobody knows who Clara's father was. Family tree, yeah. Clara's just unknown. Okay. Like, you think Nancy could be a bit more tactful. Hey, how's it going? I missed you. I missed you, buddy.
Do you know much about Harper?
I heard she's in some psych hospital or something. But that's all I know. I saw her around once in a while when I was a kid, but I don't remember much.
Did Jesselyn ever say anything about her?
Just that she seemed scared of her. Maybe they had a past. But I don't know.
What do you think of Clara?
She's just a little severe until you get to know her.
And then?
I wouldn't know.
You're holding something back.
So what if I am?
So maybe you should tell the truth, because that will help me find your dead fiancée. She's not dead. Anyway, it will help me find your missing fiancée, sir. So, you think you could be helpful? I'm a detective. I'm the one who's actually looking for her.
That sounds like it's coming from upstairs.
Great. So once we tattletale on Harper, we hear this message that Harper left us. Hear this message. We get this message that Harper left us. So there's a secret passage in the basement. Yeah, Colton's kind of a weird guy. Yeah, let's talk to Colton, because we don't get a lot of opportunities to talk to him. Let's finish up these conversations.
Well, what do you think happened to Jesselyn?
Yeah, I'm trying to avoid thinking about it. My mind can get caught up in a real dark place. You know, when things around me get bad.
What do you mean?
Ignore me. I've been up way too long.
Do you know anything about Clara's past?
No. It's funny you ask.
Why is that?
I could tell Jess had something to tell me about Clara. She'd get so close and just stop dead.
She never told you anything?
I know Clara's mom died when she was young, and she ended up living with her cousin's family. But that's it.
How did you and Jesselyn meet?
I saw her one day and thought, this is the girl I'm gonna marry. And then I threw a rock at her face.
Like, metaphorically?
No, I was just a kid. I had a very limited game book. She still has a little scar. You can see it when she smiles. I'll never live that down.
I imagine things improved from there?
We became best friends. Then we grew up and became what we are. Or were. Or
will be?
So you and Jesselyn must have dated for quite some time.
Actually didn't start dating until a year ago.
Really?
We both dated other people, but nothing worked out. One day Clara had enough and sat us down and said, everyone knows you're gonna get married. Go to it already. Jess was mortified. I took her out to the coast since that always cheered her up. We talked through the night, and by the time the sun came up, it just stopped sounding so silly.
Goodbye.
Later.
Okay, that's it. Somebody's saying Nancy's kind of mean to Colton here? Colton's got a strange way of making friends. Remind me to sneak off if he's holding a rock. Colton may have a few mental health issues. That doesn't mean he's guilty, but it does raise an eyebrow. What is this dark place business? Colton mentioned Jesselyn was afraid of Harper. Makes sense. I met Harper in a room. She's completely normal and not disturbing at all, not even a little. For example, that was a completely normal way to meet a new person. Yeah, Nancy can be a little sarcastic here in her notes. Jeez. Okay, enough about that. Let's solve that puzzle. So the puzzle that Harper left for us is right over here.
I need to follow the instructions from the note.
So I believe the solution is Billy-O, and I just remember that from the other times I played this game. L-E-O. Yep, I remember correctly. Hooray! Yeah, Nancy's just being a
One day you were just gone.
I think Nancy's just being a very sassy detective here with Mr. Colton.
It's Colton. I
Lexi. And I hope you understand how much that makes me hate you right now.
Who is Lexi?
Who is Lexi? Colton having secret conversations with a woman named Lexi. Harper's using me to torment Clara. Yeah, Harper's mean. Okay, so we've got all these pictures, and all these pictures are puzzles. Hooray, let's find all of them. Ooh, we can dig here. Yeah, let's solve this one.
This looks like one of the pictures from Jesselyn's camera. There must be something hidden here.
I don't think we have the key to open it. Yep, we don't. Okay, so we'll find the key to open that at some point. And now, Nancy's going to
I
collapse.
better get some rest.
No offense, but you sound really tired.
Been burning the midnight oil at both ends?
Feels like it. I must have slept through the day. But I still feel exhausted.
Maybe you should pace yourself a bit.
I know. Wait, hang on.
Hang on. Why? Is there a ghost?
No, I see something. Call you back later.
Another note. Okay, so this is another puzzle. We want a flower here. This is if we get into the graveyard. Okay, so which puzzles should we do first? Do we want to do, let's see, do we want this, this, or this, the burned down house? So, burned down house, hidden passageway, or just cleaning off a pillar. Which one should we do? People are picking the burned down house. And then somebody said, hey, do it in chronological order.
We could have found a way.
Oh,
I should listen.
Nancy's gonna spy on Colton some more.
Lexi, I know you still care about me. I want to see you when this is all over. I know. All I said is I want to see you. Then why did you pick up the phone? Just see me.
It sounds like he's talking to Lexi.
Yeah, he said her name a few times, Nancy.
Hey. Did you listen in on my call?
Yes.
Who is Lexi?
What are you talking about?
The girl you were on the phone with?
You don't know what you heard. You understand me?
I think she is someone important to you.
I don't want to talk about it.
Your fiancé is missing, and the way you're talking to this Lexi...
You want a conversation? Fine. I love Lexi. I want to spend my life with her.
You're engaged.
That was based on a lie. Clara, my parents, even Jesselyn, they were all in on it.
Jesselyn? Are you sure?
She'd have to be. I mean, I haven't considered that she might not be yet. Before Jess and I got together, I was with Lexi. Until one day she called and said it was over. She wouldn't even see me. Then, she was gone. And now I find out. My parents pushed her away, and Clara pushed me and Jess together. Mom and Dad wanted a piece of the Thornton fortune.
Yes, Colton is literally yelling at Lexi, and he expects nobody to overhear him? Come on, Colton.
And Clara wanted a piece of the Birchfield influence. So excuse me for being conflicted. I want Jesselyn safe, but...
I still don't understand what's going on. Why are you here?
To try to forget something.
Forget what?
I guess it must have worked.
That is such a weird line of dialogue. I still just don't understand that line of dialogue. Okay, so, big shocker. Apparently, Clara was conspiring with Colton's parents to break up him and Lexi so he would marry Jesselyn. Oh no! I know that's evil and sneaky, but Jesselyn's still missing. She's still your fiancé. You should still care about her rather than running back to your ex.
Why is Lexi so important?
I've always felt a little out of step with the world. When I met Lexi, it's like everything snapped into place. I don't know how else to put it.
And it wasn't the same with Jesselyn?
I do love her, but not in the way I tried to. Jess is my best friend, and always will be. If she ever comes home, and if she ever forgives me.
This kind of conflicts with what he was telling Nancy 10 minutes ago. It's like, I saw her, and from the moment I saw her, I knew this was going to be the girl I was going to marry, and then I threw a rock at her head.
Aren't you worried that your parents won't approve of Lexi?
Not after all they've done. It's time for them to start worrying about my approval, because I am done looking for theirs.
You don't think Jessalyn's coming back, do you?
What are you implying?
Nothing. Just observing.
You want to know the truth so bad? Yeah, I'm afraid she's never coming back. Happy?
Well, Colton, seriously, I don't quite get this guy sometimes.
I'd better copy this design.
Okay, Nancy's copying that design. Brilliant. Okay, so that is just, it's like he seems to very just waver between, I want Jessalyn back. Actually, I hate Jessalyn. I don't want Jessalyn back. I want to get back together with Lexi. He's just very strange and inconsistent, which just makes things creepy. And these are the ruins. This is where Charlotte was when she died.
The numbers along the edges should help me arrange the tiles correctly.
Oh, I know this puzzle. Yeah. So we're supposed to get a piece of paper from Wade explaining how to solve the puzzle, but you can figure it out yourself. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be difficult. So let's see. You just sort of have to guess with the starting part. So maybe I'm wrong with this, maybe I'm not. I have no idea. So 2 negatives can't be next to a positive, 2 positives can't be next to a negative. I think that's the rule, right? 2 positives. Like can't be next to like. That's it. That's how this puzzle works. Okay, so then if this one has 3 red and then 4 blue, it'll work like that, right? Yeah, that's how it'll work. So if this has 3 red and 2 blue, then it's got to be this or this, yeah. Yeah, this is a good puzzle. It's just a little hard to get started with this puzzle. Okay, so this row is completely all started. So this column's all done except for reds. So we're gonna X out those 2, because it can't be this, and it can't be that, because, well, that would give me 1 too many blues. So that means we need to have a red here in this column. I can't have a red here because that's too many likes by likes, so it's got to be a red here. Now that column is completely filled. Great. So we're going to do the same trick with this column. This column needs 1 red and no blues. So this has to be X'd out, and this has to be X'd out, and this has to be a red. Okay, and this column's completely done. Okay, so let's X out this. X out all of these things, and hopefully that'll work. Okay, and this column needs 1 blue. It can't be here because that's like next to like, so that's empty, and this is a blue. Okay, this column, now I think I just need to fill everything in here in these areas. We'll see if that works. Done. Woo! Oh wow, and this is the puzzle Charlotte, apparently Charlotte sketched. Charlotte had this stuff. Wow. So this is not Scarlet, Charlotte's. Charlotte had this planned a long time ago. We'll be doing that at the very end of the game. That opens up some sort of locket. Whoa. And Charlotte's ghost.
Just my imagination.
Charlotte's ghost is helping out Nancy.
There's something down there.
I think I can pick up the key with this. Yay! So that's the key to the cemetery. Thank you very much, Charlotte. I have no idea how the key got there, though. Maybe there was a duplicate key? Here's a tape. And here, these look like more pictures of, hey, did you win a contest to have your picture in the game? Sure. Because I have no idea what those pictures would be otherwise. And is this a puzzle I can do yet? It doesn't look like it. At one point, Nancy's gonna learn that symbol's important. That little star thing's important. So what should we do now? Should we watch the tape? Should we go inside the crypt? Or should we open up this hidden passage? Okay, people, let's have some votes. Okay, 3 votes for crypt, 4 votes for tape. So let's watch the tape. Somebody says I'm here for spooks and scariness. So we're gonna watch the creepy, scary tape. Let's do it. So this is video from the night Charlotte died. It was her party. Look at all those presents. Happy birthday!
Why would you play that? Turn it off now!
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you with the movie.
I know, but just give me a minute. Seeing that just, well, it made my head hurt worse. I keep seeing it when I close my eyes.
Poor Clara. Well, now we've got a choice. So, do we want, let's see, what was it? The crypt, the hidden passageway, or do we want to get the star thing that was on the tape? This time, crypt is the winner. Everybody is voting for crypt. Ah, the head of her, like, thing turned and looked at me. It was creepy. Yeah, I think we also need to get that rose for the crypt, don't we? Where do we get roses from? I'm not remembering off the top of my head. Oh well. Let's just go inside the crypt. Nothing scarier than a crypt. Oh hey! Hi Harper! How's it going?
You.
Yep, it's me.
I had to come out here because of you.
I still don't understand why you're hiding.
You don't know who these people are. You think you know who to trust, but you don't.
I trust you.
I trust you.
You do? Then don't tell anyone where I am. But just so you know, you shouldn't trust me either. I don't have your best interests at heart.
Well, thanks for the honesty.
Get out of there!
Oh, and Harper won't let me mess around with anything here.
Can't do that right now. Can't do that right now. You're looking for something in here, aren't you?
Keep your voice down. Do you want me to be found?
At this point, yes.
You do? Well then, gotta fly.
Harper, out! Okay, now Harper's gone, and here are the flowers. Great, so that flower note said, gather your dried petals. And this is something else, too. I think that's something else entirely, actually. I could be wrong, though. So the flower can go here, the rose goes there, and when we return later on, it will show something. Something will be there in place of the rose. Okay, so let's find the other stuff. Here's an article about...
Violent outburst?
Harper had a violent outburst at the funeral, and that's when she disappeared for several months. Yeah, that looks totally important, Nancy. Super duper important. And then, oh my gosh, so this is the tougher one. I'm using something here. So the bird. So we've got, this is very easy actually. We've got the plate and we've got the bird sketch. We're gonna put them together. I'm glad they started out with an easy one. With the others, it's a bit more difficult to figure out A, where to use them, and then it's more difficult in that B, you have to actually get the sketches and the plates separately. So the creepy. I know with one of these I can open and shut it multiple times. In order to get an Easter egg, it's this one. That's a creepy Easter egg. So I'm gonna leave that there. I don't really want to mess with it, and I don't see any I don't have any other plates. Oh, I have the snake plate and the snake sketch. Oh, well that's good. Where is the snake thing?
Did that. Did that.
Use the bird design.
Can't check that off. Did that. Still have to check. Did that. Can't check that off.
I've got a lot of things to check off.
Haven't done that.
Okay. So, with the snake thing, there was the clue next to it that said first of its kind along the bottom. Right here it is. So first of its kind along the bottom. That's our clue to say it's along the bottom, and it's the first of its kind, so it's the first with double handles on the bottom. Okay. Glad we were able to do that. And then this is not so bad. It's a pretty easy tangrams puzzle. Ooh, and that gives me the key.
Now this key should work.
So the key to Charlotte's room. Awesome! We can go into Charlotte's room now. That's pretty good. I think we still have two more plates and tile things for us to get, though. Two more.
If I can match the colors on the sides of each piece, I should be able to get this back in order.
So this is going to be a puzzle. We're going to try to spell out a name. We're actually just going to try to get the colors to fix. And then, by coincidence, after we get the colors to fix, it's going to spell out a name. So that's very helpful here. It looks like I've got the big pieces already in place. Let's see. I already know the name, so that helps me out a lot. It's going to have to go here, because it's Beauregard. Beauregard Thornton. Mean old codger. That's what Wade said about him. So that's the bottom. It looks like we've got most of the colors matching here. I need to find some sort of yellow that matches there. Let's see, that's not at all a match. Let's go with... Is there a purple and a blue? So where's a piece that matches with the green? Because that's got to be green. So that means this has to be a purple. So we have a piece that's purple along the edge, like that. Yep, there we go. Yeah, that's got to be there. It's a B-E-A-U-R, and let's get this E so it's not upside down. Okay, good. So Beauregard, but this needs to be a yellow, right? So that needs to be yellow there. And, this piece doesn't fit. Here. Okay, swap those two. Beauregard! Hooray! Okay, so we solved the puzzle, and now Nancy knows to check Beauregard's grave for a thingy. Did we get something cool here yet?
This should come in handy.
Yes, it's the next sketch. So flower sketch, but we don't have the flower plate, so I don't think we can do anything about that quite yet.
Those colors along the bottom must be why Beauregard's tombstone is important.
And they match these colors, these colored tiles that I have in my inventory. So give me just one moment here. I'm going to double check to make sure we don't have any plates that are hidden elsewhere on these tombs, because we found the one plate that was just on a coffin by itself, randomly. Yep, that was it. It was the bird tile one. We already solved you. Oh, here we go. Here's a plate. Yep. So it's the star plate. The star plate. But we don't have the star sketch. So I think the star sketch is going to be the one that was inside the ruins. So I'm going to go and do the ruins first. I'm just going to do the ruins. I'm right here after all. No. Yeah, oh, poor Nancy.
What happened? If I can stack enough things together, maybe I could climb up to that wallpaper.
Sounds good. So we've had a stacking puzzle like this in a previous game. Alibi in Ashes. And I think that was sort of based off the stacking challenge in the Captive Curse when we tried to get to the bottom of Renata's bag. So am I not close enough yet? Here we go.
This must be about that star sketch. I should copy the image down.
2 handles. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Back away.
Whoa, that was close.
So 2 handles pull out the box to which the star belongs. From the middle it shines. So middle 2 handles. Middle 2 handles. Let's do it. Let's solve this puzzle. Yeah, it feels like any sort of weight on that pile would crash. That pile of stuff would crash just by Nancy trying to stand on top of it. I'm surprised it did not crash earlier. Okay, so in the middle, two different things, it said. In the middle, 2 handles, so that gave us only one option. This one. I don't think I did that correctly. Wait, yes, I did. I can do that. I can do this. And I can do this. And is that not it? That's not it. Okay. So we picked the wrong place to put the star sketch. 2 handles pull out the box to which the star belongs. From the middle it shines above them all. So maybe it's this one, because that's the middle, but still above others. So let's see if I can get the exact same solution I just had, because that worked. It did. Yay!
A locket. I should hold on to this.
Ooh, okay. That gives us this locket. Oh, come on, Nancy, you can't solve the locket puzzle right now? She can't. So the final sketch is going to be the flower sketch. And, yeah, we already did that. Flowers. La la la. So I believe if we go back into the manor, we are going to have the flower. We're going to get another clue. So we've got a couple things we can do here at this point. So, another clue, we could try to follow up on that clue. We could try to go through the hidden passageway, or we could try to get inside Charlotte's room. Which one should we do? Okay, it looks like, oh, those are shadows on the wall. Charlotte's room is the winner. Everybody wants to go to Charlotte's room because it's scary. And your children are gone. That's creepy. And somebody said, yeah, just pick up the note along the way. Okay. Oh, I think this is actually the hidden passageway. We need to follow this. It says go through the hidden passageway, and we'll get to see Wade doing something nasty. So let's see if Wade is in fact doing something nasty. But first, Charlotte's room.
This looks like the one in the ruins. I bet the numbers from the coffin will work.
So if you didn't get the numbers from the coffin, obviously you wouldn't be able to solve this puzzle. Okay, so there are 0 in this row, so those need to be blocked out, and then there are 0 in this column, so these need to be blocked out. Okay, and then this is going to be difficult, isn't it? Okay, so we're going to have 4 and then 3. So let me see. How does that work? I think it can't be the case if we do that. Yeah, I'm double checking to say that can't be the case. Yep, okay, so this has to be red. This has to be red here. In the upper left corner. Because otherwise, when all of these things fill out, then we wouldn't have one extra red. That's my idea. Okay, so this column is 4 by 4, so it's just got one of everything. One of everything. This row is 4 by 4, so it's got one of everything. Okay, and then this row needs 2 red, so it needs an extra red. It can't be here. It can't be here because that would be a red paired with a blue, so this must be a red. So this row needs an extra blue. Okay, that's not so bad. And then this row is gonna need 1 pair and then this blue. So the pair is either gonna be here or there. I don't know which yet. This row is gonna be all filled out now. So blue and then blue there. This row is gonna need one of these filled out, one of those filled out, and then something there, I believe. Yeah, so let's try working on the columns now, because clearly I've done as much as I can with the rows. Columns here. So 4 by 3, so this needs to just fill out the entire column. Okay. And then this column needs 1 red, so this has got to be blocked out, and this has got to be a red. We knew this row has to be filled out completely, so let's fill out that row. Okay. And then this row needs to be filled out completely. Good. Looks like this is going to be blank here. We've got to get a piece here, maybe? Here.
Got it.
Got it. Woo! Okay, we solved it. We solved this. Oh, this puzzle. Oh, no, not this puzzle.
Looks like it needs a key.
This needs a key. Right, and Wade's going to drop the key, unless I'm mistaken. So this is for the puzzle that's downstairs in Harper's area. All these numbers need to add up. Oh, there's the key. And Masquerade Ball. So, Charlotte's Masquerade Ball for her 21st birthday. There's the menu.
Looks like something is missing.
The tiles.
I bet I can trace a path from the top left corner to the top right corner.
Charlotte's notebook mentions Franklin's memorial. She must have been convinced she was in danger. She left behind a code for somebody to break. I found a message. Da, 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 da. Here we go. Okay, so the pattern was purple, dark green, dark blue, light blue. So purple, dark green, dark blue, light blue. Purple, dark green, dark blue, light blue. But I'm stuck here. I can't get to a purple. So, so purple, dark green, dark blue, light blue? That doesn't seem to work either. Purple. Yeah, because there's no dark green here. Ooh, somebody says there's an Easter egg here. Yeah, let's get this Easter egg. So I just need to go all the way along the edges to get an Easter egg. And there was, in fact, a bug on the bed. That was creepy. Woo! Yeah, Charlotte felt she was in danger. Even though the fire was an accident, she felt she was in danger. She did just change her will. Maybe that's why she felt she was in danger for that puzzle. So I need a hint.
Can't check that off yet. Haven't done that.
Oh, I haven't done the coded clocks puzzle. Yeah, this is the clock key, isn't it? Unless it's not. Unless this is a key to somewhere else. I think it could be also the key to Ethel's grave, maybe? Yeah, the one in the hidden passageway is below. So the one that we've uncovered a while ago. So let's solve this puzzle. So what was it? Da, 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 da. Purple, dark green, dark blue, light blue. Purple, dark green, dark blue, light blue. That doesn't work because there's no purple there. So, purple, dark green, dark blue, dark blue, light blue, purple, dark green. Dark blue, light blue, purple, dark green, dark blue, light blue, purple, dark green, dark blue, light blue, purple, dark green, dark blue, light blue, purple, dark green. Got it. The passages are no longer safe. It becomes necessary to hide them. Unlock the clocks and strike 12 on all 5 together. Okay. So let's do that. In a moment. Oh no! Creepy. Okay. That is creepy. So finally we'll get to that hidden passageway. Actually, wait. We get a choice here. So do we want to get to the hidden passageway, or do we want to try to open up the Ethel's grave puzzle in the other passageway? More people are voting for passageway number 1, so let's do it. So where was hidden passageway number 1? Was it here? No, this is passageway number 2. So passageway... Oh, that's so creepy. Passageway number 1 was actually here. So with that key, now we can solve this. The marker on Ethel's grave. Ethel's grave was... a while ago. I don't remember what the number for Ethel's grave is. So let's actually go back to Ethel's grave. It was... come on, here. Oh, that was creepy, weird thing. Did I take it? No, I didn't take a picture of Ethel's grave. I took a picture of Beauregard's grave, which is dumb because I didn't actually look at that picture when solving the Beauregard puzzle. Which one is Ethel?
This must be Ethel's grave.
Okay, this is it. So it's 1/13/1933. That's when she died. January 13th. It's kind of funny because if you're on senior mode, the date is a little different. So, you know, the gameplay mode you choose depends on it changes how long Ethel lives. That just seems kind of strange. So it was 1/13/1933.
I should arrange these to match the date from Ethel's tombstone.
So 113, and then we're gonna get 19. Oh, whoops! I guess I'm wrong. So I want the 1 in front of the 9, don't I? Yeah. Ooh, this is gonna be tricky, isn't it? Yeah, that was a creepy thing. Sounds like a mole rat or something. So let's get the 9. And then I want a 1 in front of the 9, right? I said, so there we go. So let's see, if I want 1933... 1933... Yeah, this is gonna be tough. Okay, 113... So, let's see. Because I have to do it backwards, don't I? Okay. So there's the 3 behind the 9. So now I've got 1933, and then I've got 113. I did it backwards. Myself. Oops, my mistake. Okay. So let's see. Let's get the 1 here. So now I've got 113. 1339. That doesn't help. Oh, again, it's just...
Still check.
I'm just kind of tired and I cannot picture this correctly. Okay, so it's gonna be 1933. Ah. Let's go with right. 113. Okay, I was almost done that. Yeah, let's try 3 on the right. And then 2 on the left. 113. Yeah, got it. That was it. Woo! So this gives me the final plate. Great.
I better get some sleep.
Poor Nancy, and she just passes out.
Still no luck with the search party?
No, and the numbers are starting to fall off.
Don't worry.
It's hard not to.
You have to get more sleep.
I know. I've been feeling a little groggy since I've been here.
We're here for you.
Thanks. I'd better go. I'll talk to you two later.
Sounds good. So now we've got 2 things we can do. We can either try to do the flower plate, or we can go into that hidden passageway. Which one? Okay. I think flower plate 1. They seem pretty tied, but we've been ignoring this hidden passageway for a long time. Might as well just keep ignoring it and figure out where the flower plate goes. Okay, so what was the clue for the flower plate? Was it use here? No, that wasn't it. So where is my clue for the flower plate? It's got to be one of these notes. Place a flower. No, that's not it. I don't know where we're supposed to use the flower. Let's use a hint. Take a good look at the note about dropping off the dried flowers.
Did that. Check. Still have to did that. Can't check that off yet.
I mean, I took a look at that. Am I going to use the flower? Am I supposed to use the flower thing here? Because that was where the bird thing was used, right? It would be weird if we used the same plate in the same area twice, right? So, okay, come on.
Did that? That's done.
Hint hotline.
Check.
Fill up faster.
Did that.
I'll just mark other things. I need a solution. Place it on the 3rd column from the left in the middle row. I have no idea how you're supposed to figure that out on your own, but that is in fact the solution. Hooray! Okay. Yeah, that seems really rough. Like, were you supposed to guess and try the plate on every single spot until you got the right one? Or maybe I just am forgetting the clue. That could be it.
Someone went through a lot of trouble to hide this. It must be important.
So this is the downstairs area. Okay. Yeah, okay. So this gets us another puzzle. This will unlock the area that's, you know, near Harper. So that will unlock the area and let us see Jessalyn. Do we want to do that, or do we want to do the hidden passageway, which will lead to the clock puzzle? So it looks like the passageway won. The passageway finally wins. Let's go. Let's explore this hidden passageway, which was on the camera. This one here, it's right behind the barrels. Trust me, this hidden passageway is more fun than a barrel of monkeys. We're gonna go right through there. We're gonna get that clock. We're gonna get the key. We're gonna see Wade. Check it out.
Sounds like someone's out there. I should take a look.
Charlotte, darling, you're gonna have to help me out here.
There he is. You can... What? Whoa!
What's he up to?
Trying to break into Charlotte's room, huh? Wade. Just skulking around. Okay, and this is the antique key. So this unlocks everybody's favorite puzzle.
Check. Check. Haven't done that.
I might need a hint here. 2 clocks run at the same speed. 2 run at the slower speed. We want to get them all set to midnight. So let's see, I think this might be one of the faster clocks. Let's set it to 11. Let's just set all of them to 11. That might be one way. That's one way to solve this puzzle. So set all of them to 11. That way I know what speed they all go at. Okay, so this one went an hour. This one only went half an hour. So this is the super slow clock. Okay, and then this one only went 15 minutes? Wow, so that's super duper slow. And then this one went a half hour. And then this one only went 15 minutes. Okay, so in the time it took for this one to be an hour, this one only traveled half an hour. So we're going to leave the ones that are half an hour right where they are. These ones that only traveled 15 minutes. They only traveled 15 minutes in that time. Let's set them 15 minutes to midnight. And now, hopefully, this will work. Yeah, we did it! Woo! So, hidden passageway time. Another hidden passage. So many hidden passages.
Well, then you didn't pay her enough. Don't make me the bad guy here. We agreed on this. You said she was no good for him. You said that, not me. Then take care of it. He's not my son yet. And if you don't take care of this, he never will be. And you know what that means.
Wow, sounds like Clara's threatening Colton's parents. Yeah, that's exactly what it sounds like.
Better wait for Clara to leave first.
And I can't go through the wall. Not with Clara there. That would be very mysterious. Clara, poor Clara wouldn't be able to handle it. Oh, that's creepy, the wall thingy. So now let's find Jesslyn. Let's find Jessie down here. And I know I'm probably going to need a hint
Still have to do that.
here. So the first and 7th numbers are what?
That's done. That's done.
Let me just mark
Did
everything
that,
off
check.
my list.
Still have to do that.
Here we go, door in the tunnel. So I found the missing
Check.
numbered
Did
stone.
that.
Wow, I found almost everything.
That's done. Haven't done that.
Except Jesslyn. This will be finding Jesslyn. Okay, so we want all the numbers. Each edge needs to equal a specific number. Okay. So all 3 of these things. Okay. So the numbers 1 through 10. Oh, like I can do that math. Let me get a calculator here. So 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9 plus 10 equals 55. 55 divided by 4 is 13 points. So we're going to try to get 14 on all the edges. Does that sound good to everyone? Try to go for 14. So how am I going to get 14? 194 is 14. It can't be 14, because then there would be no way to get the 10. No, it could be, because 10, 3, 1, and then 9, 2... No. Yeah, it can't be 14. It's got to be 15, right? Franklin's Memorial has the number. Okay, yeah, but I don't want to go all the way back to Franklin's Memorial to figure out what this number is. So it can't be 14, because there's no way, because 5, 1, 3, and the 2, 2, yeah, no, 2, 3. So it's got to be 15 then. Let's go with 15 on all the edges. Everybody's saying 18. 18. Let's go with 18. Can you remember what this is supposed to be? You're asking the wrong amnesiac. Okay, 18. So if it's 18, this looks like a pretty good setup with 2, 6, and then I assume that 9 and 10 are going to be here on the longer walls because they're the largest numbers. Okay, so 18. So this is 9, so we've got to get a combination of 9. 4, 5, maybe? So that's good. But then here, this doesn't equal 18, so that's 6 plus 1 is 7 plus 10. No, that equals 18. This doesn't equal 18. That's where I've got a mistake. Oh, no. But then I've got to switch 3 and 4 here. Got it. Okay. Did it. Thank you everybody,
Jessalyn?
for reminding me it's 18 and not 14.
Yes?
You're safe.
I don't know who you are.
Nancy, Wade hired me to help find you.
Really? Wade?
Yeah, he seemed really worried.
Oh, man. My family's just a hot mess. What is wrong with us?
Yeah, what's wrong with them? Why would Wade try to have a missing family member be found? What's wrong with him?
Nancy, you can't tell anyone you've seen me. No one.
So you did run away?
No, I can't say what happened. And you can't either.
I can't agree to that. I came here to find you.
Yeah.
Good for you, but I came down here not to be found.
So Jessalyn has been hiding down here. Why has she been hiding down here in this locked tunnel? I'm not sure. But yeah, come on, Jessalyn. Come on. I'm not gonna fall for your blackmail.
Tell me what's happening or I'll tell everyone I've found you.
I'm not a bad person. I'm really not, you know? You could have helped. Fire's so red.
What are you doing?
This is your fault. Night so black. Dear sweet Charlotte, please come back.
What's my fault? And I just got murdered. Oh. Does carbon monoxide work like that?
Good for you, but I came down here not to be found.
So obviously what we have to do is pick the other option, which is, here, let me help you with whatever your weird problem is.
Let me help you.
Fine. You haven't left me much of a choice.
Okay, people are pointing out that carbon monoxide does not work that way. So yeah, Jessalyn is kind of a bridezilla. She's like, hey, you have to help me, or else I'll murder you! Arr!
You were hiding out in the tunnels because you and Harper are working together?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I didn't come here intending anything more than a good scare. Harper found out I was coming and snuck up on me.
She almost died. I had to give her a paper bag for the breathing to calm her down.
You shouldn't be proud of that.
Oh, grow up. You didn't die.
I'd been told my whole life that Harper was crazy.
What a coincidence. Me too.
That's a legitimately funny line. That's a good joke. So yeah, Jessalyn's trying to tell us what's going on, and Harper's just sort of let's playing this conversation and throwing in random insults and jokes whenever she can. Thanks, Harper!
Ignore her for a second. Come here.
Secrets don't make friends.
Look, she's not as nuts as she seems.
That, as they say, is debatable, my dear lamb.
Stop it! She needs to know. Leave if you don't want to listen, but it needs to be said.
I'm sorry, Jessalyn. I'll go.
The night of the fire, Harper was there. My whole life, my mother's kept me away from Harper. Said it was for my own good. I came here looking for Charlotte's ghost, but instead Harper found me. She told me that my mother was responsible for Charlotte's death. And I stayed to listen. I didn't laugh. I didn't run away. I stayed and listened to every word. Because she's so cold. And I believe that it might be true. I don't know if I'm going crazy or if I'm already there, but I have to know. Please, I need your help.
Okay, so that's the storyline. Harper saw something. She thinks Clara is the one who killed Charlotte. She thinks Clara is the one who started the fire. And that's sort of the reason why Clara, tried to throw Harper in the loony bin. The same way she tried to throw Wade in jail. Is Clara a murderer? Is she covering up for a long murder? And why do you even trust the crazy person?
What made you trust Harper?
I wished I could explain. I've been asking myself the same thing. My mother had us convinced that Harper was dangerous. I think my mother's been putting this whole family under her thumb, me included, to keep us from finding whatever it was Charlotte was about to do.
Charlotte was about to change her will. Actually, Charlotte did change her will, so that's the big thing that was happening before Charlotte died.
Do you think seeing the fire is what made Harper...
Imagine carrying a secret that big for so long and not having anyone listen.
What can I do to help?
We've been doing this Harper's way, but we're running out of time. I need you to get the necklace from my mother's briefcase. I'll get Harper to distract her.
Why? What's so special about it?
Charlotte told Harper to open the locket if anything ever happened to her. But if we don't open it the right way, it'll destroy what's inside. Here, this'll help you open the briefcase.
Thank you. Oh, this is a crazy puzzle, yeah. So what are they running out of time for? I guess they need to get it done before the wedding because...
My mother knows about the locket.
Because,
That's why she never lets the necklace out of her sight. You need to find a way to get it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Goodbye.
Please hurry.
They're running up against some sort of time limit. It's just not really explained what that time limit is. Okay, so in any case, Harper... I think Harper's way... So she said we've been trying this Harper's way and it just hasn't worked. I think Harper's way has just been needling Clara. So she's been like trying to scare Clara in order to force a confession. I don't think that's gonna work. So yes, it makes a lot more sense to just distract Clara and rob her.
What do you want from me?
Yes, what have Harper and Jessalyn
Coast is
even been
clear.
doing?
Time to snoop.
I don't know what they've been doing to get stuff from Jessalyn. Harper clearly used Nancy to mess with Clara. That happened several times. Yeah, that did, but was that part of her plan or... Oh, jeez! 2 ghost scares in a row? Is that Harper being mean, or is that part of their plan to stop Clara from doing whatever it is
Locked.
Clara's
I need
doing?
to figure out the right combination.
I don't know. They could be running out of time because if Clara doesn't confess, maybe they're worried the will have expired? I'm not sure wills work that way. But the solution to this puzzle is different on amateur mode and master sleuth mode. So this is kind of a tough puzzle. I have no idea where Jessalyn got this, by the way. And what we need to do is just go through the entire house and just go through everything again. So Cornelia, the masquerade ball, the wedding recipe, everything.
Got it. This must be what Jessalyn was looking for.
Jessalyn was looking for this. And is there anything else in this briefcase? No. There's nothing else. Okay. Wow. Okay. I think we could call Bess and Ned. I think they had an illuminating conversation. Maybe. I could be wrong.
Bess's phone.
All right. Bonus, Ned. What are you two up to?
George is in New York.
So, she got the internship with that Technology of Tomorrow place?
Yeah, Ned and I were just planning a road trip for when you're back. I was in the middle of trying to convince Ned to grow a bad mustache so we can hang out in Brooklyn.
Not going to happen.
Someone has to, Ned, and George already said no. It was a really angry no, too. Anyway, did you make it to the island?
I did.
I've been doing a little research, and
Okay, they should know this already. We've already talked to them when I fell asleep, right? Right? Nancy fell asleep. Okay. Wow,
There's
let's just go through all these conversations because I just want to go to the conversation about I found Jessalyn.
I met Wade. I want to catch.
If it's Ned, I'm back.
And people... It looks like Clara. I don't...
Right.
It's... I heard Colton. No. Harper keeps... I found out...
Yeah.
You know,
La 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 la. So,
I met
wow,
her.
just a ton of conversations.
All right. I just saw... No, I'm just...
That does...
There is...
Nancy is scared of
I
ghosts.
will, just as soon as I can.
Okay, here we go. This is the conversation. We found Jessalyn! Yay!
I found Jessalyn.
I'm sorry it took me so long to get
Hello?
to there.
That's good news.
Hooray! She's alive! You gotta mention that up front. What happened?
Harper snuck up on her the night she disappeared.
I knew it.
No, wait. It's not what you think. At least, maybe not. Harper has always been convinced that Charlotte's death wasn't accidental, that Clara was behind it. She's been trying to get to Jessalyn for years, but Clara had convinced Jessalyn Harper was crazy, which probably wasn't hard. When Jessalyn finally heard what Harper had to say, I think part of her knew it might be true.
If she even considered that it might be true...
Yeah, if someone said that about my mom, I'd roll my eyes. Do you think it might be true?
I don't know. Jessalyn doesn't seem like she'd be willing to let so many people worry about her unless there was some truth to it.
Why not just go to the police?
Charlotte's death was ruled accidental. Harper needed Jessalyn's help to gather evidence from Clara or no one would believe her.
Yeah, I found Jessalyn and she wants to stay kidnapped. It's really strange.
I still need to find a way to help Jessalyn.
Wait, hang on. So does this explain the ghosts?
Mostly. Jessalyn and Harper were dressing up as Charlotte.
There you go.
I still don't understand why they do that.
It's creepy
It
and
made
weird.
it easy for them to move through the house without Clara knowing exactly who was there or that Jessalyn wasn't really missing. And I think Harper wanted to use Charlotte's ghost to scare Clara into confessing. But that didn't work.
This is like... What was that play we saw in school but I didn't finish because I got sick halfway through?
Hamlet?
That's it. How's that end?
Pretty much everyone dies.
Why show that to a bunch of kids?
It's art?
Ugh! Art is terrible. I'm done with art. It's just crafts from now on. And while I'm at it, would you take a break from the dark cases for a while?
Happily. Goodbye.
Bye.
Yeah, so they were dressing up like Charlotte. That's what some of the ghost appearances were. Dressing up like Charlotte so they could move around the house without causing alarm? I don't know. How could they move around the house without causing alarm, though? I think it's more like if they got caught moving around the house, then people would avoid them rather than trying to talk to them. I think that's what the costume thing was. Where did they get those costumes, though?
Oh, look. It's little old you. Where's the cavalry?
Why are you still hiding? What's to stop me from telling everyone where you are?
Maybe I'm the only one who can help find Jessalyn. Did you ever think of that?
Jessalyn's already been found, thank you.
I doubt that.
Tell them. They won't believe you. Get away!
Okay. Okay, I was gonna talk to her, but apparently not.
Hi.
Do you know that Colton is here?
I don't have time for that right now. Please go find the necklace and bring it to me.
I don't have time for my fiancé who's cheating on me.
Sorry to bring it up, but were you aware that Colton's seeing someone else?
I'm not all that surprised, to be perfectly honest.
You're not?
No. The whole thing was mainly my mother's idea.
Do you know about Lexi?
Colton and I were never in love. We were in a mess. He loved Lexi, and I hope he goes back to her.
I found the necklace.
Good. Wait, shoot. It's missing a front piece. I need you to find it as fast as you can. It triggers the opening mechanism. This necklace was used by spies in the Civil War.
Ooh.
If you open it without the missing piece, it shreds the message inside.
See you later.
Please hurry.
I've got the missing piece, but I do want to have a conversation with Harper, so maybe we just have to leave and then come back, and then Harper will be more amenable. She'll want to talk to us. Hey, Colton. Nice to see you've run away again. Oh. Where's Harper? Did she just run away too? Everybody's running away from me. Oh.
Hi.
I found the locket. Here.
I can't open it. I'm going to need your help.
This looks like it matches one of the notes I found.
So Mom, 1862, and Right, these are all things from the family tree. So Charlotte's mom is Mariana, the other one is going to be Hiriam, and then Emmeline. And these are what the letters are. So it was Mariana, right? M-A-R-I-A-N-N-A. And then it's going to be Hiriam, H-I-R-I-A-M, and then Emmeline, E-M-E-L-I-N-E.
That's it. Here you go.
We did it. Yay.
What's it say?
I can't. I'm gonna go see her myself.
Okay. I can't talk about it. I need to talk to Mom right now.
Whoa. If Jessalyn confronts Clara, things could get dangerous fast.
Okay, so this was the message Charlotte hid inside the thing. The message which Clara kept hidden for decades. It says Clara can't be trusted. Harper needs to know the truth. You have to align the notches to the outside levers. Jessalyn's favorite word is can't. Yes, that in fact is her favorite word.
I need to find a way to light the tunnel first.
Okay, so where is, I light the tunnels here.
If I can get this working, it should light up the tunnel.
It is just, yeah, kind of weird. They went through all that trouble just
ball
to...
bearing down into the shaft.
They went through an awful lot of trouble just to move around the house, and it still seems incredibly weird and strange to me. The whole impersonating a dead relative. I don't know about that. So we need to get this piece moved up. That's basically what we do. We go all the way through the maze to move that one piece up, and now we have to go back through this maze in the correct order. There we go. Yes. That area is kind of tricky, but then the rest is just up and left, so that's really easy. So, we need to dig in the correct area, otherwise Nancy dies. I think the correct area is here. Oh. Not. Oh, okay. We don't know what the correct area is yet, because our buddy Colton hasn't given us something. Ooh, could we talk to Wade? Maybe Wade is still here for talking, right? Wade? Wade man, fly away home. I guess I guess he decided to wade away. Colton, here you are, the only person we can talk to.
I think it's time I tell you about that thing I forgot. The night of the fire. I was there. I found Charlotte leaving the crypt. She was really upset. I must have said something to her because she came over to me. I could tell she wanted to say something, but it was like someone took her voice. She gave me this big hug and ran off. And she gave me this. I think she wants me to give this to you. I wish I had known what to do that night. I wish I could have saved her.
You were just a kid.
Yeah, and I acted like a kid and ran away. And I hid. I closed my eyes and wished with all my might that someone would make everything all right again. I never told anyone this, but I think I saw someone else there. The fire wasn't an accident, and now I'm afraid whoever did it took Jess.
So Charlotte entrusted just a random kid with a top secret note.
Where do you go when you're not out here?
Nowhere.
So, every once in a while you pop out of existence?
I walk around, looking for Jessalyn.
See you later.
Bye.
I mean, this is a mystery. Everybody has to be there at the scene of the murder. But, yeah, let's take a look at the family tree. So Charlotte died 1989. Jesslyn was born 1989. Yeah, so this is... So that must mean a couple of things here. So Clara was pregnant or had just given birth when she killed Charlotte, right? And also with those dates, gosh, so Colton must be older than Jesslyn by quite a bit if he can remember something from, you know, 20 plus years ago. How old are you people? How old was Wade? I don't know. Let's take a look. Wade is on here. We've got Wade. He's a cousin. So 1973. So Wade would have been about 16 when Charlotte died. So Wade is a little younger. And Harper is 1 year older than Wade. So Harper would have been 17 or so. And let's see if we can do the math. So Clara would have been 31. About 31. Yeah, maybe Colton just has the world's greatest memory. Yeah, that would be something, huh? Can we call anybody else though? Let's see if Addison. Hey Addison, can we tell Addison?
Hi.
Did you know Colton was seeing someone else?
What?
He implied that his relationship with Jesslyn was set up by Clara.
No, Clara
and
was
his
21,
parents.
not 31.
I used to think we were really close,
I
but
can do math sometimes, and sometimes I can't.
maybe it was, and she didn't tell me.
Do you know anything about Lexi?
Yeah, Colton was dating her before he and Jess got engaged.
Would it strike you as weird if he were talking to her now?
Very. She split and it broke his heart. I mean, honestly. I think that's what probably prompted the engagement. If she's back, I don't even know what that means.
Goodbye.
Bye.
So Clara is being accused of murdering her cousin for money, basically. So Clara would have been 21, and this would have been Charlotte's 21st birthday. So, wow. So 21-year-old Clara just gave birth recently, murders her cousin for money. Wow. And we never see Jesslyn's father. Where is Mr. Neely in all of this? That's a question I want to know. We'll find out more, don't worry. We'll find out more. We're actually going to hear some more from our friend. I don't know if I should call her a friend, but we are going to hear more from Clara about this. So we need to dig in the right spot. If we dig in the wrong spot, we die. As I said, so for example, if I dig here, I die. So why did Charlotte have all that money to give away? Charlotte's the one who inherited the big company.
Found something. Cool. A hidden safe.
Yep, Charlotte gets to inherit the industry. So as we see, because Charlotte died, it all went to Clara. Surprised I didn't go to Wade, but Wade didn't want. Wade did not want to do that. So yeah. So slider puzzle of doom. Jeez. Let's see if we can solve this slider puzzle. This has got to be the upper left-hand corner. Yep. I don't see any other piece which would go there, so we need to figure out which two pieces go here. That's how I like solving slider puzzles, is, so it's got to have one piece here. Is this the bottom left-hand corner, or is there anything else? That's bottom left-hand corner, so this is, left-hand side. Yep. So we've got to do this to get those pieces down like that. So now we've got the left-hand row left-hand column completely in place. So this is actually kind of a good puzzle. On Master Sleuth mode, it's a double slider puzzle. So yeah. I mean, I think it's an extra. I think it's a 4x4 rather than a 3x3. So what's gonna be the piece? So this could be the top piece, or that could be the top piece. I don't know which one. So because I can't figure out which piece goes here on the top, we're gonna do the pieces here at the bottom instead. So, let's see. This is gonna be that bottom corner, and then this has to be here. Has to be. So if I get the bottom pieces into place, that works. So now I just move these 3 around and hope I get it correct. Actually, that looks pretty good. Actually, yeah, that looks pretty good. That looks fantastic. So what was the locket note? So from this to that? I wish they'd done like A, B, C, D. That would have been easy. So 1, 3, 4, 5. And then I think it's this to that. See, these symbols look pretty similar, except the little turn down thing. So 1, 2, 4, 5, 7. 1, 2, 4, 5, 7. Next, it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. And finally, it's gonna be 1, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 3, 4, 5. And that gives us Charlotte's will.
If this is what Clara was trying to keep hidden, I think she's the one who started the fire that night.
So it could be the case that Clara got wind that Charlotte was changing her will to disinherit Clara, and that could be why Clara was trying to kill Charlotte. So I revoke the section of the will pertaining to my estate. So I am giving Clara... So the original thing was I'm giving Clara 100% of my estate. In place of that, I'm giving 100% of my estate to Harper. Wow. So Charlotte disinherited Clara completely, gave all the money to Harper, and neither of these witnesses came forward at any point in time. And Nancy can't look at any of the other stuff here, even though that would be really cool for us to look at the other stuff.
Fire?
Oh no!
I'd better get out of here.
Fire! Fire! No! So why was Clara disinherited?
Nancy!
I'm not sure.
Help!
What's the matter?
It's Harper. She's in bad shape. I can't carry her.
So let's save her.
I bet we could build something to get her out. I could use this to build a makeshift wheelbarrow.
So we need to find wheelbarrow parts. So random garbage in the room we pick up. Okay, random garbage, where are you? That doesn't look like random garbage to me. No. There's a wheel. Do we have any other random garbage in this room? I don't think so. So here's a wheel, and then handles. And that's a wheelbarrow. We're missing something here. What started this fire right now that we're trying to flee from? That's a good question. I don't know why. I don't know what started this particular fire. It's probably the furnace. That's probably the best bet. That this furnace accidentally started a fire. Maybe. I see a wheel down here by the furnace. Can I zoom in there and grab it? Yeah, the culprit from Alibi and Ashes just snuck up and started a fire for no reason. I like starting fires. Let me start another one, says the culprit. No, that culprit's in jail, though. I don't think it's that culprit. Here we go. There we go. Hi, Harper. Just lying down. Oh, we can't talk to her or Jesselyn? Okay. So maybe these are the things. We needed to secure the wheels.
Nancy, my mother's upstairs. She's in the bedroom. It's too dangerous to ask you to help. You decide.
Yeah, this is kind of emotional blackmail here. My mother's upstairs. Somebody needs to save her. Oh, but I won't force you to decide. You know, if you don't want to, you could always not save her. How do you even know your mother's upstairs, Jesselyn? That's 2 stories above this. How do you... Well, I guess, you know, that's where Jesselyn and her mother had this big showdown, right? So, yeah, Clara and Jesselyn had this huge showdown off-screen. She confronted her mother about the death, about the fire so many years ago. That's probably it. So Clara was very upset over that fight, and Clara's just standing in the bedroom going, ooh, poor me, poor me. It's up to you, it's Nancy Drew.
I don't care if it's dangerous. I will get her out.
Let's save her.
Haven't I suffered enough for you? When will you leave me alone?
I need you to calm down and come with me.
It's too late for us. She'll never let us leave.
And Clara's just gonna be kind of useless now.
I need to focus on getting out of here. I don't think she's going to be too much help right now.
She's just, poor Clara.
Won't budge. Maybe I can use the clocks again.
I'm sorry for what happened.
The time's been reset. Okay, I did this once. I can do it again.
Somebody reset the
I
clocks
sat at
for
your
some
grave every
reason.
night for a year.
How did they do that and why? That's the question I
And I
want
said,
answered.
I'm sorry. I didn't want you to die. You had so much, and I had nothing.
Clara's just screaming at Charlotte's ghost now.
And now you want my life. You want me to rot in some prison.
You killed her, Clara! Come on!
Well,
You
I
should
can't keep
face
running from you,
justice. You should face justice. Okay, I messed up on the solution. Let me try this again from the beginning. Okay, so I'm gonna actually take notes. That will help. I want to set everything to 11. That will just give me a sense of where things need to go. If everything's set to the exact same time, that will let us know how fast the clocks are moving in relation to each other. We did this earlier, the first time we did that. Okay, so this, in that time, this one moved 12. In that time, this one moved 6. In that time, this one moved 4. In that time, this one moved 7. And in that time, this one moved 3. So the tricky part is rounding was involved. Rounding was involved, which is totally unfair. So this needs to be 3 away. Let me see. This one needs to be 7 away because that was 7. This one needs to be 4 away. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll move that here. And then this one needed to be 6 away, and then this one needed to be 12 away. Now we need to figure out which one's rounded up. That's basically what it is. And in all this time, nobody died in a raging fire. Okay, so you'll notice this one totally messed up. This one hit midnight before all of the others. That was a bad clock. So this one in the middle, instead of being 4 away, we're gonna have to move it to 5 away. So that's clearly one of the ones which rounded. And then we're gonna reset these others to where we were. So this was 3 away. This was 7 away, I think. And then this was 6 away. And then this was 12 away. So now let's pull this. Okay, which one hit midnight first? This one hit midnight first. Okay, so that one also rounded up. So therefore, instead of being 7 away, it needs to be 8 away. Okay, this one back to 3 away. This one to 5 away. This one to 6 away. And then this one to an hour away. Luckily, we get infinite amount of time to solve this puzzle. Oh no, and then some of them. And now these two, rounded down. Why would they do that? No! Okay. Yeah, this is rough, gosh. The clocks all need to strike 12 at the same time. Their speeds were reset for no particular reason. Gosh. Okay. So let's see. So, because these were the ones that were rounded, right? Yeah, this has to be just like Curse of Blackmore Manor, where you get infinite time to solve that. So another solution is to just double everything. Okay, so let's do that. So this was supposed to be 3 away, right? So a 3-way, so I'm just going to double everything. So it's going to be 6 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then we're doubling this, so instead of 6 away, it's going to be 1 hour away. And this one, doubling that, instead of 12 away, it's going to be 24 away, which is just 2 hours away. So these two had to be rounded. So this one was in between 6 and 7. I mean 7 and 8. 7 plus 8 is 15, so we move it back 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I think that's going to be the solution. And then this one had to be halfway between 4 and 5. So 4 plus 5 is 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's see if this is it.
Just in time.
That was it! Okay. And yeah.
I'm getting you out of here.
Just let me...
That rounding stuff, gosh, that is just kind of a pain, but we did it, hooray!
Stay. I deserve this.
You deserve the chance to pay for your mistakes. Now, come on!
And Clara just casually strolls out of the burning building. Clara, there's a fire, let's get out! Run!
Nancy, you made it!
And that's it. That's the end of the game.
Dear Ned, I was able to pull Clara out of the fire just in time. We rushed out the front door before the stairs collapsed. Imagine my relief when I saw that Jessalyn and Harper had made it out safely as well. Clara finally told Jessalyn the truth, and about how sure she was that she'd be pushed out of the family entirely when she discovered Charlotte had changed her will. How jealous and powerless she felt the night she lit the match, and how badly she wanted to scare Charlotte, how quickly the fire got out of control, and how heartbroken she was at Charlotte's death. She would have given anything to take that night back. Jessalyn later said that was the first time she saw the real Clara, who wasn't a cold-blooded killer, just a woman so dedicated to hiding from her past, she lost herself. The fire department traced the source of the blaze back to the faulty furnace in the basement and insisted we all visit the hospital for exposure to toxic fumes. The doctor I saw explained that carbon monoxide from Harper's furnace may be the cause of some of the unexplained things I saw around the house. Apparently, many of the ghosts in Victorian-era fiction may have been inspired by the effects of exposure to carbon monoxide from faulty heaters. In the weeks that passed, Jessalyn began to take control of the family company. She's offered Wade a position on the board and tasked him with keeping an eye on the day-to-day operations of the company's labor force. I imagine he'll take her up on the offer once he's back from a trip to visit a certain former ghost hunter. Savannah called to tell me she's invited Wade to come out for a visit. I was a bit annoyed when I found out what Savannah hadn't told me about this case, but I have to admit I'm really hoping things work out for those two.
Yeah.
Colton and Jessalyn seem like they're on the road to patching up their friendship. They both seemed mutually relieved to dissolve the engagement. Colton has a lot to iron out with his parents and his relationship with Lexi, but he seems determined to do things on his own terms. Harper disappeared shortly after the fire. After an exhaustive search, Wade and Jessalyn tracked Harper down and convinced her to rejoin the family. Years of Clara's manipulation left her a bit suspicious of the offer at first, but she finally agreed, provided she could completely raze Thornton Hall, and in its place build a public park dedicated to the memory of the lives lost on Black Rock Island. Jessalyn loved the idea and considered it the first meaningful step toward building a company and a family that would have made Charlotte proud. If you ever find yourself visiting Black Rock Island, the creepiest thing you're likely to encounter is Harper enjoying a good book next to the tombstone that bears her name. And maybe those trees, but it's not their fault they look like that. As for me, I'm looking forward to good old non-haunted River Heights. Can't wait to see you. Love, Nancy.
So how many coffins? 12. What? I guess there must... Oh, right, there's the other wall. I forgot about the other wall. Okay, so that's it for Ghosts of Thornton Hall. I wanna go back and see if I can redo that ending challenge. Because all those numbers, I saw in my notes, all those numbers I wrote down, they're all divisible by 3. So I should be able... Oh, this is the preview for the next game. Random code, which I cannot uncover myself. I'm not a programmer. Or at least I don't know that programming language.
The unit is dissolving and exiting Glasgow. I secured the formula. Need immediate backup.
Wouldn't want to spoil the secret.
Heading south of the city. I think I'm being followed. Agent C.
You know her by a different name. Kate Drew.
Mom?
You were needed in Glasgow. Everything you know about the accident is a lie. The silent spy awaits.
So that's crazy stuff. So that's Nancy's mother. I think they actually changed her voice from that preview in the actual game. She has a slightly different voice in the game. So that's... it would have been cool if we could have heard, you know, that other voice, though. That's kind of a neat voice. I like it. So Nancy needs to go to Glasgow and solve the mystery of what happened to her mother, because her mother died in a tragic accident. Well, it turns out her mother was a spy, and that stuff. Okay, load game. So, there's an autosave here. Cool.
Nancy, help!
What's the matter?
Yeah, so I'm going to try this alternate solution. I'm going to try this alternate solution to that final puzzle. Yeah.
I bet we could build something to get her out. I could use this to build a makeshift wheelbarrow.
So first I have to solve this puzzle again. Okay, let's see. Wheel here. This puzzle's a lot easier when you know where everything is, right? Wheel... No, nuts and bolts here. Wheel there. Yeah, this puzzle's way easier when you know where everything is. Oh, come on, Nancy.
Thanks,
There we go.
Nancy,
I don't know why
upstairs.
Nancy didn't like
She's in the bedroom.
putting those things in earlier. I guess they have to be put in last, before all the other 3 items.
I don't care if it's dangerous. I will get her out.
So how did Harper get injured? I don't know. Harper's been hanging around in this gassy area. She had way too much carbon
I
monoxide.
need you to calm down and come with me.
It's too late for us. She'll never let us leave.
The time's been reset. Okay, I did this once. I can do it again.
So we'll see if this
I'm
works.
sorry for what happened.
Here, I'll just pull this. It'll get
I
something
set
close to
your
midnight,
every
right?
night
Okay,
for you.
great. Okay, so let's get them all set to midnight, and then I'll try out my alternate solution here. See if that works. I don't know why I was like, I want to figure out what the fastest solution to this puzzle is.
So much, and I had nothing.
Just call it
And now you
intellectual
want my
curiosity.
life. You want me to rot in some prison?
Yeah, Clara's not
I
even
can't keep
kind
running
of
from you,
helping.
Charlotte.
Okay, so 8 away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 away. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 away. 1, 2, 3. 5 away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 2 away. 1, 2. Let's see. That works? Wow. Okay. Yep, that's also a solution. That's a much better solution than the one I got. Okay. So that's it. Thank you for watching, everybody.